How's it going, gamers? This is Lance, and today we are going to play Does It Stack? I'd like to thank the developers for sending this copy to me because it is an intriguing puzzle game. More likely, what can you stack with the stuff that they give you in this game? Now, I have played a little bit of it just to get a bit of feedback and all that stuff, but I am going to demonstrate to you how well this game is and how tricky it can get. As well as it does have a mixed reality feature to it, which you can adjust it anywhere, so, you know, you have ways of playing this game, but it is very tricky. So we're going to start right now in the game. Let's go back. As you can see, I've unlocked 9 out of 150 objects. Yes, they have that many. So far, I've already interacted with that many. But we're going to just play a couple of rounds, and we're going to kind of get more of an understanding of what I'm going to end up dealing with. Now, as you can see here, I only unlocked like 1 trophy, meaning I guess when you go back into it, you can unlock the second highest difficulty, which, you know, there's the replay value. I can see that. So I think we are, or I already unlocked all the trophies? Huh. Alright, well there's more to it. So we're going to just start on this page. Here we go. So as you see here, it's just a blank canvas. This is the height requirement. And you can invite friends to play with you on this locally, and I'm assuming online, but I've never tried it yet, nor have anybody to try it with. So anyway, right there on the top is the highest stack you can do with the objects you have. So right now they're kind of transparent, so I can't really say I can use them just yet until I start building. So as this description says, food for thought. Have a sweet tooth? Then these delicious pastries will stay on your mind for a while. Let's do the same for the thinker and create a sugar-landed train of thoughts. Alright, so as you can see here, we have the objects to play with. The one thing you cannot do is have the same color stack on each other. I've learned that the hard way when it came to playing the tutorial, and I'm glad they surprised me with that because I would never expect it. Now this game becomes a little bit more challenging. The next thing, and after I can get my other treat back, there you go. Alright, so the next thing I realized that you can do is glue. They added a glue gun to this. Now, it's not on every single level, it's only on certain levels. So this is definitely one of the levels that requires you to kind of glue the pieces together, and you only have up to 9 to glue. You can actually probably stack things normally, but from there on, you'll have to do everything with the glue, if the option is available. So, let's figure this out. We're going to move the thinker. We're going to actually put the cake here first, then the thinker on top. As you can see, I'm still stacking. Normal stacking. Thank you, thank you. And so from there, I can't really do too much. So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because now I got to start stacking these candy-coated stuff. So let's try and... But as you can see, that didn't work. So I would have to either glue the piece here. I'll glue it right here. Sometimes it acts up. There we go. So as you can see, I already used 2 out of the 9, and we're just going to keep stacking like this because this is the only way you're ever going to get through this. And the crowd is going wild, oohing and eyeing from every action I do. Now, here's something I could have done. And I should have done this after looking at this. So I could reset this, which I'm going to. So I am going to restart the level because I just caught on to something. So I want to do this now on the first try. Anyway, let's go. So everything I did was right. But now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving. Okay. And instead of what I just did, let me see if this works. Because one thing I'm a little nervous of is the in between. Because you got this, I forgot what the name of this tree is. But, up to that. Let's go with red. Ooh, let's do blue. Okay, so we're good. How many do we have left? I got 3 more. Yep. Oohing and eyeing. Oh! Now you can pull these apart. There you go. Okay. So I can pull them apart, and that's how you kind of do it. I messed up on the pattern. I should have done yellow, not green. There we go. Alright, we're back on track. Now, even though it's done, I could exceed higher. As oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Let me fix this. As you can see, I could just take it apart. Okay. Well, let's just keep going. We made it to the next challenge. I thought I had it and I didn't see the patterns, but that's the concept. Alright, what do we got here? Wow. The Garden Gauntlet. There's work to be done. That hulking wheelbarrow is eager to carry your sins. This level is the closest you will get to creating a Kama Sutra for inanimate objects. Okay, cool. Alright, so we got boots. We got a watering can, a little carry-on basket, and a wheelbarrow. Now, the only problem is, this thing is huge. And I did not start, so I don't know why you guys are booing at me. But we are going to try and... Oh, excuse me. Sorry. To balance this first, because you should be able to balance this by tilting it. There you go. Now, the only sad part is, how do I balance it from here to go a little further? Well, that is the hard part. Now, if this is physics space, I should be able to do this. But it doesn't work that way. I tried. You know, I just had it. Now, there's usually a sweet spot. There you go. I made it to the goal. And even though it tilts, that's fine. You hit the goal, don't worry about it. That's what I would have done anyway, but if I had glue. Alright. So, there was a previous level that contained balls. Gold edition, by the way. We get to color an object sensation. Select the yellow brush from the toolbox and touch an object to color it. Watch out. Charges are limited and there's no undo. So, we're going to do this a little differently. we are actually going to do this in mixed reality now, so you actually get to see. I mean, if this environment's comfortable, you go right ahead. But if you're okay in the layout of having a layout, then by all means, have yourself a layout. Now, you could adjust the table so we can move this around. Actually, here's what you could do. You could just place it right here. You could just have it on the floor and work your way up. This is your canvas, if you want it to be. Or you could just have it levitate as a table, but you have choices. You have ways of playing this. There's no right or wrong, but let's lift the table up just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so now I got myself a canvas and all that stuff. It's pretty cool when you put your hand over here and it actually covers the area. I don't know how it knows, but it just knows. But that's awesome. Alright, so we're gonna go back. And we're gonna do the stack game again. So we're on 16, so let's do that. Alright, so balls. There's no undo. So let's start. So as you can see, we can only have up to 2 types of paint. And I guess it's already color coded on what colors I can change it to. The only problem is, with balls, they're round, they're circular. How do you balance it? Well, each one has a groove. Understand that. It has a groove. So we want to make sure it levels that groove. As you can see, if you look carefully, I don't know if you guys can spot it, but there is a flat surface. And with that flat surface, you want to at least balance it on top of each other, if possible. And then, coup de grace. Now I didn't have to really paint anything, which is good. I thought I would, but I didn't have to. So that's good. But now I get to paint the color anytime I want, just in case I need to change colors, which I didn't really need to, and that's good. I could. Let's actually do it, so. And that's it. You can only change it to one color. Let's just see what happens. What are you talking about? Thank you. Look at that. Pure stacking. Alright. Space Beat Trainer. There's his. Pick up your gizmos, tie up your sneakers, and stack your way into the Space Pirate Hall of Fame. Any resemblance to existing games is pure coincidence. Really? Explain. Alright, so we have 3 pieces of glue. We can change the paint. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I thought I was gonna... Oh, it does make a sound. Yeah, that's another thing I noticed, that it actually makes a sound when you pick up some of these objects, which is pretty creative. It doesn't really sound like a UFO, it sounds like a ghost. Okay. Now, this is gonna be interesting due to the fact that we need to probably color, but then... Oh, this is... Oh, here we go. Now, I could glue this. I only have up to 3 glues. Well, if I do it up to 3 glues, so let's just put this as like the pedestal, right? And then if I glue the tip here to the tip there, another tip there to the tip there, that's 2 I used. And then I would have to... What else? Because I would probably use this at the last thing. But hopefully it balances out. It's better to try than say. There you go. And look how beautifully balanced that is. That is awesome. Alright. So I have 2 more. That was 1. This could be 2. And then that's 3. And then I can balance that out naturally. Without having to change colors. And the good thing is, it's on top of the green. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do it. Again, we made the goal, but we're gonna keep going. Oh, let me also change the color. There we go. So now I can't do anything. The only thing I have to do is actually balance this. And if it balances, it might make the record. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see if I can do this. Give it. Aha! It beat you. Even though it's hanging from a thread and they're just shaking, but I still beat the highest height. And that's the last one balancing. That was good. Next. Alright. So we're going to stop here because likely you guys have an idea of what this game is about. We went through at least 10 of these stages and we were able to unlock a couple of other... we unlocked some more stuff to play with, which is good because at the end of the day, when you unlock stuff, and I'm going to show you, you know, after you get most of the objects, now we got 18 out of 150, and you get to like do some free play. So what you can do is when you unlock objects here, you can summon them. You can even customize them too. So you can have a yellow barrel and a blue cactus. And then you just spawn it, and then there you go. You got that. And then, let's see what else. This was another one. You can, let's get a green brush, but a red stick. And it's so small. Look how small this is. There's technically a bigger one, but I don't... But anyway, the concept is you can stack... You can glue. You can delete. But this is just so you have a way of playing around. Oh, sorry, I have to go around. There you go. Alright, cool. But the fact is, you have options. You have ways to play this game on your free time without having to worry about, you know... Actually, there's nothing to really worry about. It's just for fun. Anyway, with that said, what do you guys think? This is Does It Stack? Again, this is a very intriguing yet difficult stacking game, especially when they give you nothing to do but to stack the objects they have in front of you. And to be fair, it is very simple, in a sense of casual play, but it does give you a good challenge. So leave it in the comments. I'm Lance, and I'll see you guys another time.